Hi there, I'm Robert Ng, the Customer Service Manager for GameTable Online. This is our video tutorial for the board game 10 Days in Africa. We are using GTO's online version of the game to demonstrate it, but the overview will also work for the tabletop version. The game was published by Out of the Box Publishing and was designed by Alan Armoon and Aaron Weisblum. It handles 2 to 4 players and is appropriate for children 8 and up. 10 Days in Africa is really a card game, not a board game, where the cards represent countries of Africa, and you want to be the first player to arrange a 10-card hand to make a connected trip through Africa. While the board is a colorful representation of Africa, it is more just a reference guide of how the countries connect to each other. The goal will be to create a 10-day itinerary of cards that link up geographically. At the bottom of the screen are 10 slots labeled day 1 through day 10. And we want the country cards, connect geographically. So we just placed Chad in day 5, which means that we're going to try to put in day 4, day 6, adjacent countries of Niger, Libya, Sudan, Central African Republic, or Cameroon, or Nigeria. Unfortunately, the cards come up randomly, so we have to take some time to set it up. In the setup phase, once a card is placed, it cannot be moved until the game is in play, so you want to think about which card you put in which slot. If you do a particularly good job at setting up and are lucky, it is possible to win the game in the setup phase. More likely, you will find that you have a few connections, but will have to work on completing your trip. As with most GTO games, if you click on the card in the upper right hand corner, it'll give a blow-up image of a larger version of the card, and it includes details of country's name, capital, population, and size. So essentially we will continue to drag in place, kind of trying to space out our countries to connect. In addition to country cards, there are airplane and automobile cards. This is an example of an airplane card. They come in one of the 5 colors represented on the map board: blue, green, pink, yellow, brown, and orange. Planes work differently from countries, where instead of connecting neighboring to adjacent countries, they'll connect countries of the same color. So by putting the blue plane there in day 2, Mauritania could connect to any blue country in the day 3 slot, whether that be Tanzania, Sudan, South Africa, or Nigeria. So we're going to finish setting up here. As you can notice, there's a little thin blue line here at the base of the cards, and that's to show which of our days are connected. So right now we're connected in day 5, day 6, and day 7 through Chad, Sudan, and the Democratic Republic of Congo. And the cards that are not connected don't have a little blue line. It'll be our job to do that in the gameplay, which we can go to now. The other type of card that we haven't seen yet is a automobile card. And automobiles let you skip over one intermediary country. So if we had a car here instead of a blue airplane, we could connect Benin to a country that's 2 countries away. So we could go to Algeria, Cameroon, or Ghana. Hopefully we'll get another one of those cards and I can show how that works. Each turn is fairly simple. We draw a card from one of the top 3 discard piles here on the right, or we can take a mystery card from the draw deck here in the left-hand side of the screen. So let's take take a look at our map board. And we'll take Sudan. Oh, the countries that have little asterisks in them on the map board, there are 2 cards in the deck of each of those countries. Otherwise, countries like Algeria and Libya only have 1 card in the deck. So we'll take Sudan. And now that we've selected a card, we need to make space for it by discarding another card. So we're going to complete the day 1 through 3 by going Mauritania, Blue Plain to Sudan. Now we just need to connect Sudan to Chad. Our opponent just took a card and discarded, so now it's our turn. And if we don't like a card, we can just click and drag it to the discard pile right off the bat. Excuse me. But that is pretty much the game. The first player to connect all 10 of their card slots is the winner. The game is rather addictive, and you'll find yourself learning the geography of Africa without even trying. Out of the Box Publishing has also made 4 other games in the 10 Days series. The basic mechanic is the same, but each one adds a little something extra. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and get out there to buy the game or try it at Game Table Online. Thank you.